Alright, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a face mask. This is awesome around the holiday season for the dry skin that you may be having, or what's really awesome is you can also make it as a gift and store it in a nice little cute container and put a little package or a little tag on the package that tells them how to take care of it, because you will need to store this in the refrigerator, but you can store it in there. I would not store it for longer than about 2 weeks because of the yogurt in it, and it needs to be in an airtight container. But I've stored it for about that long and it's been okay. So all you're going to need is honey, yogurt, and oatmeal. And the honey that I have right here, this is natural honey from like actual bees. Nothing was done, not processed. Someone I know actually makes their own honey. But you can buy the honey from the store. For example, right up here, I have another thing of honey, the little bear that you can buy at the store. It really doesn't matter. They both work awesome. The one thing though, there is one thing about natural honey is that it contains a lot of potassium in it. In the process of making the honey that you get at the store like this, there's not nearly as much potassium. And what's really awesome about potassium is that bacteria cannot live with all the potassium. So this is going to be really great and to kill any of the bacteria that might be on your face. So that's why I personally prefer to use natural honey. So to get started, we are going to use this oatmeal. And a lot of you have probably heard, and what we're going to use is just about 1 big spoonful. And you can double everything if you're making quite a bit of it, but I just use 1 big spoonful of it. So just get 1 spoon. It doesn't matter the exact measurements as long as you're using the same spoon when you measure everything out. Everything will be about equal. So what's really awesome about oatmeal, I'm sure a lot of you have heard a lot about this, but it's a natural skin softener. It's going to leave your skin feeling soft if you use it in a face mask. And another thing is that it works kind of like a scrub. It's kind of like a grainy, it has a grainy feeling, so if you scrub it a little bit when you put it on your face, it will help kind of get off all those dead skin cells and unclog your pores. So that's why we're putting oatmeal in there. And next we're going with yogurt, and this is a Greek yogurt. It's really good to use organic yogurts, but really any yogurt works. I would not prefer to use the kind with like the chunks of fruit in it, because usually it doesn't have as many natural products in it as these types of things. So what's really good about yogurt for your face, it has probiotics in it, or live cultures. A lot of you have probably heard that. For example, I was reading this specific one has lactobacillus, streptococcus, and acidophilus, which are just different types of bacteria that are in your body. Everyone has them in your body, but there are certain ones that people react to, and when you get them in certain areas of your body, that's how you get infections. But this is really, really awesome because these probiotics naturally treat conditions like acne on your face, or dry areas, or eczema. There's a lot of different reasons why yogurt is great for your skin. And another thing I want to mention is that this is a 0% fat, so no fat whatsoever. That is good for people who have oily skin. And then if someone has dry skin, it's actually better to use a yogurt that has fat in it because of the lipid content. The lipids, which are the fats, are really good for dry skin and add that extra moisture. So it really just depends on the type of face that you're trying to treat or trying to use the mask on, depending on if you want low fat or a yogurt that has some fat in it. So all we're going to do is open this up. And again, we're going to go with the same spoon we used for the yogurt, and we're going to do 1 spoonful again. So it's the same amount of yogurt as it is oatmeal. You know, a heaping spoonful. And then you're just going to kind of stir it up. And then next we're just going to add honey. And for the honey, we're not going to use the spoon. We're just going to squirt a little bit in. And what I'm making right now is about 1 use. It's a good size use. You might even, you might feel this is a lot for you. It's just, it just varies depending on how much you like to use on your face. But honey is the next thing that we're adding, and I already told you a lot about the potassium content of natural honey. But also another big thing is that honey has glycolic acid, which is one of the main reasons why honey is common for face masks, and you've probably heard a lot about it. And it's been used for years and years and years. One of the first natural face masks that people used before we had all this technology was honey. That's because the glycolic acid has anti-aging properties. So this is awesome for your face. It's going to help kind of fight the sun damage, all that anti-aging, and it softens your skin. So what we're going to do is we're just going to squirt a little bit of honey in there. That's probably about 2 teaspoonfuls, I would say. So I guess about a tablespoonful, you know, just not as much. You don't want a whole nother spoonful this size, but just a little bit of honey in there to kind of add to it. And then just mix it up really well, and this is your face mask. So all you're going to do now is add this to your face, and it smells so good. It smells like yogurt and honey and oatmeal. It's just an awesome face mask. It smells great, makes a great gift. Awesome for this time of year for dry skin, and it's super easy to make. And as I explained, everything that is in here is going to have a really great effect on your skin and has its own use and why it is awesome for your skin. So I will post a few videos of me wearing my face mask. If you're interested, just keep on watching. I will show you that. So I hope you enjoyed.